Hi everyone, my name is Christopher Kalanji, and I'm here to show you how the government launders and embezzles money out of the state treasury. Right here we have the Circuit Court of Oregon. Circuit Court, it's of the state of Oregon or for the state of Oregon, either or. It could be a district court, doesn't matter, but the way in which the system works is here you are, or me. We come into their court, for example, for a traffic citation. And we might get papers that say your name or my name or a citizen's name, and then it says the state of Oregon. And more likely than not, nowadays it's almost always you are in an inferior tribunal court. And a court like the Circuit Court of the State of Oregon, District Court of the State of Oregon, etc. So this is how the system works. You come in, we'll say, with a traffic citation, which is also unlawful and illegal. It's known as a bill of attainder, a minor form of a bill of attainder. It's a bill of pains and penalties, strictly forbidden by the United States Constitution. So you come in, and then there's an obvious conflict of interest. If you lose, you pay. You pay to the state of Oregon. And then the money goes into the treasury of the state of Oregon. Okay, so you come in, you pay, goes to the state treasury. And then from the state treasury goes into a public employees retirement fund. The magistrate judge, or whoever the judge may be, has an account in the retirement fund. And then from the retirement fund, it goes into their personal bank accounts. So it's a public employee personal trust. You get it? So you come in, you pay the state treasury. It goes down, public employees retirement fund, and then it goes into their personal accounts. So the magistrate or the judge, whoever's in charge, gets paid annuity. Gets paid a percentage. So there's an initiative to find you guilty. It's a circumstance where when you go in, you are pretty much guilty until proven innocent. It gives an initiative to it gives credence for corruption, law enforcement tyranny, if you will. The specific citations is if you want to check this out, see if I'm telling the truth or not about this being unlawful, and this is a racketeering. It's a racketeering influenced criminal organization, pretty much. But look up Article 3, Section 2, Clause 2, where it states, in all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, and those in which a state shall be party, the Supreme Court shall have original jurisdiction. Meaning you have to go to the Supreme Court of the state of Oregon if you get arrested or traffic citation. You have to go to the Supreme Court because the state is a party to the case. The court isn't a party, it's a court. But in order to avoid a conflict of interest, you have Article 3, Section 2, Clause 2. And then if when you have arguments saying that, it's a statute or this and that, or maybe you can bend the rules here and there, you can look up Article 6, Clause 2 of the United States Constitution, where it says, this Constitution and laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, in all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in this Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary, notwithstanding. That means notwithstanding in law, see Marbury versus Madison 5 U.S. 137, 1803. and I was talking about bill of attainder, bill of pains and penalties. You can look that up, and then there's a certain, I believe it's Article 1, Section 8 or Section 10 in the United States Constitution where it talks about it. But there's also says the Fifth Amendment. No person shall be able to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service, in time of war, or public danger. Meaning, a citation is a priori it's a bill of attainder or a minor form of a bill of attainder, but a cop can't just give you a piece of paper and take you to court. A cop must simply take down your information, take all the evidence one has gathered, bring together a grand jury, and then they must decide whether or not there's enough to issue a warrant out for your arrest or whatever the case may be. But a grand jury has to decide whether or not there is enough evidence to take you to trial. That's Article 3, Section 3. Treason against the United States shall consist only in levying war against them or in adhering to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort. I think it's self-explanatory what that means.